Please select destination.
Oh, the anticipation was almost palpable. Getting back into sneak mode, working out all of those story clues, and having the occasional "oh" moments as the plot unfolds. Gaining that sense of satisfaction as I take out a significantly heinous Templar with a single swift strike from my wrist blades. Oh, God, it was going to be good. I'm not going to give you any story spoilers here, so don't panic if you've not started the game. I am, of course, talking about Assassin's Creed 3. And yes, I did have an "oh my God" moment, but that's not what this episode of InGame is all about. The title I've used here has been sitting on my ideas stack for quite a while, just waiting for the right moment. And this is certainly that moment. My WTF happened when I was asked by Assassin's Creed to engage in a QuickTime event, instead of actually using my fighting skills. Now then, the new engine sitting under AC3, Anvil Next, I believe it's called, does some things well. The weather effects are good for a start, and the effects of terrain on movement, especially the heavy slogging feeling you get when you're going through deep snow or water, for example. Fantastic. But I can't help feeling that some of the more dynamic movement elements have been too simplified in order to make them more fluid. Of course, one of the criticisms of the other games was that the free running mode would occasionally stop dead at what would seem to be the smallest of obstacles, and on the flip side would quite happily run you straight off the edge of a building and down several stories without missing a beat. So maybe fixing those things was good. Redcoats. Yeah, but I actually enjoyed learning to be a bit more cautious, and the new movement model actually caused me to be stuck a couple of times when I'd previously have dropped, gone hand over hand round something. Now I simply pull a trigger and magically swing round to the other side. Okay, that's something I can get used to, as I will with the new combat system and the reworking of the weapons assignment using the bumpers, and the worldwide hunter-gatherer economy, and you know, all of the other stuff that's been added in. But QTEs are not something I can get used to, or actually forgive. They seem to be a very lazy way of dealing with the situation. So, cougar attacks. How are we going to use the new combat system against an animal NPC? I don't know, why don't we just get them to press B and then X or A and then Y or X again or something like that. That's perfect. I love that. Wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. I'm playing a goddamned hunter and assassin. Don't limit me to jerk reflex actions. After 4 other games, I'm actually much better than that. I know the introduction of animal hunting and the economy around that is a great addition, and it adds some real breadth to the game. But it seems to have come at a cost. And I'm not sure, but I think for me that price was probably a little bit too high. I've mentioned on the Ready Up podcasts, which you should subscribe to, that I have a particular fondness for the Assassin's Creed franchise as a whole. But I have to be honest, I felt a little bit like I'd been let down by an old friend as I played through the first few hours in AC3. Yes, the learning curve was there, of course, as it is with all new titles. But I really felt that I had to unlearn some of the things I'd done so often they'd become automatic reflex in an Assassin's Creed game. I'm looking forward to the rest of the game, of course, working through the plots, getting to know the characters, and ultimately finding out what the hell is going on with the end of the world and the first civilization and Desmond and all of that other nonsense. But I just know that the edge has been taken off by those dumbed down QTEs. So for now, I'm off to press B and then X or Y and then A or X and then B again. So I'll see you next time.